Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Nathan. Welcome to MyCryptoParadise. In this video, we will take a look at the Stellar, one of the top coins, one of the most interesting coins this year. We will look at the price action against the Stellar against the Bitcoin, as well as the Stellar against the USDT. Of course, we will look at the price action, what is the price pattern, what we can expect during the next couple of weeks or month, where the price might be stopping rising or will it not stop rising. So stay tuned, we will go through all these topics. But first, let's jump to the coin market cap to see what is the Stellar and where it is. So Stellar, ranked number 10, total market cap $10 billion, slightly above that. We see the rise of 35% during the past 7 days. Now let's compare it to other coins. So what we had, if we just look at the 7-day growth, we see that we have quite a lot of growth on other coins, 200%, 100%, and Stellar is kind of at the bottom, which means that there is still a lot to go. So 35% Stellar against 200% of some other coins. I mean, come on. We still have a lot of potential and a lot of power to go to the upside. There is a lot of room to grow. The chart is already bullish and definitely it attracts a lot of investors. Nonetheless, it's lagging behind and there is some catching up to do. And jumping on to the coin 360 Stellar, it's not taking such a big place, number 10, but still it's big, it's huge, come on. It has so many real deals going on. It's working with multiple companies, real big, huge companies, and this makes a price potential just amazing. The price could be skyrocketing this year. This could be just the beginning of the huge growth that we are about to see. Now also just a quick jump on the overall market. We have Bitcoin 2.65 up, Ethereum slightly down, XRP, just look how small of a spot it got. It used to be such a big spot in the cryptocurrency market, but now it's became much less. Now also the DOT, it became huge. The DOT really did grow a lot along with the ADA and Binance coin. So these are the tendencies. Overall market is reddish and greenish, but the overall trend remains extremely bullish. The Bitcoin made all-time high as we all have witnessed, so there is a tendency for the altcoin season to continue. Moving on to the Stellar against the Bitcoin. And on this chart, we have this accumulation phase where price is starting to produce high highs and at the same, it was producing lower lows. So there was this kick out moves, stop losses were kicked out all over the place. For those who sold, stop losses kicked out. For those who bought, also the same story. And this price action shows that there will be a lot of interest. This is just a huge volatility on the Stellar against the Bitcoin. And if we just compare it to some other coin, even Eagle had this amazing growth, but Stellar with the real projects, come on, it is lagging behind so much. So let's move back to the Stellar. And in regards to the price action, the most interesting part here is that we have the most traded volume at 726 satoshis. This is based on the volume profile indicator, which I have applied through this low to basically the current price. So we have the most trading volume at this price, which is in green right there. And what we see, guys, there was this bounces of this line so many times. We can see the rejection there. We can see a lot of rejections. It has been acting as support, as the resistance multiple times. This zone is very attractive. Along with this price, we had bounce of the moving average, 50 simple moving average. So we had bounce once, we had another bounce, and now yet another bounce. And it makes this price truly a very important price area, especially now. This was a demand area because as we can see, there was this break above the moving average. If I just zoom in, we can see that there was this daily candle closed above the moving average. This is a very bullish case, and after which we had the rejection of this area, of this support area. Then we had another candle rejecting the moving average. And as we can see, now we have applied also the Fibonacci cycle indicator through these 2 points. Basically, we took the low and high when this range phase has started. And what is important is that these cycles, we have a bullish cycle, we have another bullish cycle, we have a bearish cycle, and now which cycle it is, you think? Well, certainly it is bullish. Well, we had this breakout, we had this rejection. This is a very, very bullish cycle at this current moment. And as long as we hold this support area, the price is most likely will continue rising towards the top of this accumulation. So we might be testing this resistance trend line in the relatively short period of time. This is the weekly chart, so of course it might be taking about a couple of weeks. And now I wanted to share with you the potential resistance levels. Now we have Fibonacci levels right there, and if I zoom out, I will show you where they have been applied. So we have 2 fibs. One of the fibs was applied to this move to the upside, and another fibs was applied to this move to the downside. Now moving on, we see that one of the fibs, the nearest fibs, 88.6 fibs, is right at the 1422 satoshis. This makes the potential upside move 47% against the Bitcoin. So if you had a 1 Bitcoin and bought Stellar now, you could have 1.5 Bitcoins in a matter of weeks. So this is huge considering the Bitcoin price, of course. This is only the first resistance, and the price is likely to be breaking higher. So there could be the rejection first, consolidation, and then if this resistance will get broken to the upside, we're likely to face the second resistance at 2020 satoshis area. If price will manage to hit the second area of resistance, this will be 100% growth. So simply it allows to double the Bitcoin. You had 5 Bitcoins and you would have 10 Bitcoins if that price is reached. That makes Stellar extremely attractive because it's really lagging behind other coins. Even the shit coins are skyrocketing, and Stellar with a real big project. It's a real deal. It's one of these top coins where big investors are participating in. So it definitely worth the attention of the big money, and the money are likely to start flowing in because the price is lagging behind other coins. And guys, there's so many of these coins that are lagging behind. This is just amazing. The opportunity is there because the altcoin season hasn't finished yet. It just seems it's never really started because there were not so much gains comparing to the last altcoin season, and we didn't even break all-time highs on multiple, if not most coins out there. So the opportunity is still huge. In MyCryptoParadise, we offer premium trade signals. I just wanted to share with you some of the examples what we provide to our members. This is my MyCryptoParadise Family VIP channel, which you can subscribe to. The link will be down in the description below. You can find our website, and there you can find the link to join. So here what we have is these examples of how exactly it works. So the signals are given for the particular coin with the target levels, stop loss levels, and so on. And what is the most amazing is the entries and the risk to reward ratio. The entries are amazing. They're extremely precise most of the time, and we get this huge rally. So we enter just before the coin is skyrocketing, and you see sometimes there are scalp trades, sometimes there are swing trades. It depends on the market, and you can choose which one you're willing to take or which one you're confident in as well. And there is also another channel which is completely free, which is MyCryptoParadise VIP results. The link yet again could be found in the description of this video down below. On our website you will find all these links, and here you can just scroll through all the results basically we share all the performance that is going up live in the MyCryptoParadise VIP channel. So just scroll it, go have a look. These are the real deals that are shared with our members. Just look at the dot. We had this trade recently. It just hit the final target recently. So huge growth potential that was there. Minimal risk, if no risk at all. Just entry was excellent. It was spot on. So we have a lot of these kind of deals with a minimal risk, and this is what makes us stand out. Let's move on to the Stellar against the USDT. Now this is the daily time frame, as you can see on the top left hand corner. We also have a logarithmic chart rather than the regular one. And the most interesting is of course the average price trend line, or as we can currently see, it was the support trend line, which is in white color. So what we had is the rejection of this area, which is the trend line. So the trend line got rejected, and it got rejected here so many times, and after which price produced a new higher high. We basically had this spike here, and there was this close above the spike finally. So this could have been the confirmation that the trend remains strongly bullish. What we also have is the percentage of how far price went up on each of these rallies. So we just used the last wave. We see that there was the 200%, there was 240%, and here yet another 200% can be expected. In this scenario, we are likely to hit 0.67 resistance area, which corresponds to 2 Fibonacci retracement levels. These fibs were applied basically to these two corrections, and as we can see, there are two fibs, 227 and 461, at nearly the same price, which is 0.6768, and this could be this nearest key resistance where the price is heading right now. Nonetheless, what we see is the rejection of 127.2 retracement level at 0.47. It is very, very important that the price breaks above. Maybe it's very risky to buy that high. Buyers might be waiting for the pullback before getting in. Of course, those who got in at this stage will be holding Stellar. There is no reason to sell it in this kind of bullish market. But for the newcomers who just looking at the Stellar to buy, this price might not be the best since it's right at the very high of today. So what we can expect during the next couple of days? Well, if there will be this breakout, we will see most likely the 67, 68 area. But if there will be a rejection, we might be seeing a correction down towards this support. So we have this resistance clearly very strong. So many times price bounced off, then we had the rejection of this support here. And this is the area of interest. This is definitely a huge demand area near 0.31, 32-ish. And this might be also where the price will reject the 50 simple moving average yet again. Certainly a pullback can be expected if this level will be rejected. On the other hand, break to the upside should push price higher quite fast and quite strong. But there are more scenarios that we should be considering, because if this resistance will get broken, price is likely to move yet to the next Fibonacci level towards $1.16. This is yet another cluster of Fibonacci levels. This time it's 861 and 461.8 Fibs. Now it is very close to the very, very strong psychological level at $1 area. This could be a very, very strong resistance where we are likely to see a pullback if reached. So consolidation and then yet another move to the upside. So this will be a selling zone or take profit zone for many people, unless we'll have a really break to the upside under strong buying pressure. On the other hand, if this resistance will get rejected, there is most likely will be this pullback towards this support area, which corresponds also to the average price trend line. And this could be happening in just 1 month, because we have it on the March 10, March 12, basically the first half of the March. So within a month, we could be going up, down, and in 1 month, there could be this opportunity, yet another huge opportunity to buy the Stellar. Alright, that was all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to take it easy and smooth, and see you next time.